We talk about how much better Eddie could have been doing.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, 100%.
I love how, like, there's just no, what do you mean? I'm just like, and you're like, yeah, yeah. Ladies, gentlemen, I'd like to ask you before we start this episode to mainly head over to our YouTube, because it's probably where you're listening. Hit like, hit subscribe. Yeah. And then if you're where else are we, Ned? We're Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Fucking heaps of places.
Anywhere you search Eggplant
Apple.
Tornado Podcast.
That's it. Yeah. Do whatever you can do on them platforms to get behind us. It means a lot. It helps us, help you enjoy yourselves. How you doing, Ned?
Yeah, not doing too bad, buddy.
I haven't fucking done this in a while, eh?
Definitely haven't done this in a while.
Well, it's been like 4 minutes. Just a fucking more chill episode, really.
Fancy running into you here.
Oh, bro, fucking out of control.
Hey.
Oh,
sorry, Rosie.
more of a chill episode. Might as well start off with, there's been a bit of ball tampering happening in India.
Hey, there has.
A little suspect on the whole matter, to be honest. Well, there's like two. Oh, just super excited. There's like two parts of things that have like gone astray. The pitch, they just never rolled the pitch properly. Like Australia has heaps of left-hand batsmen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they just didn't roll that side of the pitch properly. But then just rolled the rest of the pitch how they would usually. So
Right.
like, yeah, it's like bad to be a left-handed batsman essentially, whereas India only has two.
That's interesting.
Yeah, but then, have you seen the video of the guy? He's just like goes up to another dude and rubs something off the top of his hand, and then just rubs that on the ball.
Yeah, I have seen that.
Just nothing gets said about it.
No, there has been things said about it, but apparently it's been cleared.
What was he rubbing?
I have no idea.
I want to know. Maybe it was just like fucking bit of fucking sunscreen. You never know what the fuck it is. I don't know why you'd rub sunscreen on the ball, because he clearly rubs that and then puts on his fingers and rubs the ball.
Yeah, so there's obviously something going on.
Super weird. The whole matter. But India gets the job done, which like expected over there. They're just a better team as well, I feel, at the moment.
Yeah, that's true.
So yeah, they got the job done. It's always fun cricket to watch India play. I like watching spin bowling. So like it's fun to just click on and watch like a bit of spin bowling here and there.
So is this part of like a series? Or is it just one day up?
That's like a test match series. So I don't know where they play like two in India, saves them all flying back, or if they go like India, Australia. I don't know how it works in that sense.
I think it goes like year by year. So I think that if they're over in India now, they play like the whole series over there. And then next year, India come over here.
That's like, if it does work that way, that's terrible for us.
Why is that?
India's just at India are like really good.
Yeah, that's true.
Pitch is like how they like their pitch. They're just used to spinning on that kind of pitch.
The use of the climate.
Which is like, they'll send out like speed bowler, like fast bowlers, rough the pitch up, and then the spinners come out and just do damage. Like they beat Australia this test match by a whole innings.
Is that a lot? I don't know anything about cricket.
It's like essentially like a whole match.
Oh, fuck.
So say if you just had like a 1 day test match, like them coming out and hitting 50 overs or whatever it is, that's like an innings. But in like longer test matches, they can go for like a week.
Right.
Because it's like, yeah, I think there's like 2 innings or some shit. So they should still be playing today, but because they just beat them by a whole amount, they just have the week off, I guess.
Fuck.
And then they just come back to play on Friday.
Fucking hell.
So yeah, they beat them by like a lot. So yeah. Well, like I've seen people come out and saying that like it was an embarrassment and shit. But like I don't know. Against like the circumstances, potential ball tampering, the pitch being kind of dodgy, and then being in India against India, like they're just like a fucking good team.
Everything's against them.
I feel like we had a couple of like our big players out as well.
Yeah, I feel like I maybe saw something about that.
So yeah, I've been keeping up on more in the cricket. I don't know why.
But speaking of things that are pretty dodgy,
we
had some interesting news regarding Adin Ross this week.
Mr. Ross himself.
Yeah, so I seen a TikTok of him talking about how once his Twitch was reinstated, he was streaming and saying, a couple of things that he was like usually saying, like, being a little bit outspoken kind of thing. I got a call from somebody that he refused to name, but then went on to say in the video, like, you know who you are, like, and I know you're watching this. Said that, like, if you keep saying what you're saying, we're just going to delete your account.
Them threats are like all good and well, but there's like so many other platforms now that are starting to arise. But like, yeah, he might just be all good and well to be like, you know who you are. Yeah, who? Half the other people don't know who the fuck you're talking about, and I can't deal with that shit. Now I just obsess over like what it could have been. I mean, there's like a fucking whole, like he went just super quiet for however long. Was meant to go fucking see Tate. That never came through, but you never heard a reason why it never kind of came through. And then went super quiet again. But apparently he's still on like the same path he's been on, just fucking not jerking off and shit.
Yes, that's the main point to take away from it. Not that he's working out every day or like trying to make his life better. It's just the fact that he's not jerking off.
That's all you ever hear about. Like I seen a video of him coming out like, "Oh guys, I fucked up," and literally the whole video was just about him not jerking off. It's jerking off. I don't understand the whole thing. I don't fucking know. I like the thing that he's meditating a lot. Like that's important.
Like you could be posting videos saying like, "Oh man, like you know, I fucked up. I went on a week-long meth binge." It's like you jacked off, dude. Like just calm down. It's all right.
Speaking of the week-long meth binges, shout out Pete. Don't know where you've been, but miss you. Yeah, he could be like, I don't know. I don't feel like he wants to get into doing like the whole post and workout videos and shit.
No,
which is fair. Like that's what that like. You know that Sneeko dude? He does a lot of that.
Yeah,
it's fucking all good and well. Like he gets like heaps of people hyped up to do it as well. Like his fucking story's always just full of people. Like Sneeko, I'm working out because of you and shit, which is dope.
Yeah, it's good.
It's fucking hectic.
It's a good thing to share.
Yeah, I feel like it's important. Like Adin Ross is spreading heaps about meditation, which I feel like is so fucking dope.
Yeah, still need to get myself into.
But yeah, no one spreads about that. No one's like, oh, you should meditate. Like,
do you do it?
Yeah.
How do you find the easiest way to do it?
Just fucking sit with nothing, no distractions and shit. Breathe. Focus on breathing. So I can't picture shit in my head because of like the aphastasia.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's like my only way to do it really. Is just relax. No distractions. No music. None of that shit. Close your eyes. And just fucking breathe. I want to try one of them tank things that Rogan always talks about.
There's one in Picton now. Deprivation tanks.
I want to try one of them.
Yeah. We should go and do it.
Yeah.
We should go and do it and we should like film our experience like afterwards kind of thing.
Yeah, like talk about before we go in and talk about like what happens after.
Yeah.
They got one in Picton.
Yeah.
That's fucking hectic.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know about this. I know why I don't know about this. But like, whereabouts? We'll talk about that later.
It's like, you remember where the Pump House gym used to be? You know how like you drive through like the main street of Picton and there's that first zebra crossing and then there's like that 2-story building right next to you?
Yeah.
Where he used to have a gym upstairs? Yeah, it's there.
That's fucking dope.
Yeah.
We should, 1,000,000% do it.
100%. Yeah, mum's done it. She said it's really cool.
Yeah. How long can you go do it for?
I
think it's like an hour yeah. Or something, isn't it? Because they're the kind of things you just got to not also take no distractions in. Like,
yeah.
I know people that are like, yeah, I went and did it, but I just took like headphones. So why the fuck did you go do it?
Yeah, exactly.
Have a bath. Like that defeats the whole purpose of like, yeah, but getting away from that. I definitely want to try that.
Yeah, 100%.
Okay, cool. That's fucking dope.
Yeah. But I mean, speaking of the Tates, why don't we move on to some other news then?
But they got detained for longer.
No, not even that.
Well, it's like they got originally it was 30 days.
Yeah.
And everyone was like in an uproar, like that's fucking outrageous. They have no evidence and shit, which like they still don't.
Yeah.
But they just extended it by is it 28 or is it longer?
I'm not sure, but I know it's been extended.
Yeah. What the fuck? There's no evidence whatsoever.
Yeah.
But like, can we talk about Andrew Tate's hairline?
I haven't seen it. Terrible.
I mean, it could be better. But like there was this like heaps of shit.
There's a reason that he shaves his head.
Well, like beforehand, he was like, before he got locked up, he's always like, I shave my head by choice. I mean, I don't know if he's ever going to be able to say that after being locked up.
Exposed.
I feel bad. I do feel super bad for his brother though. Like I feel like his brother's got a daughter.
Yeah, that's what I was alluding to. Apparently he's had a baby.
Oh, he's already got like a daughter.
Yeah.
One. She's like maybe 3, something I can imagine. They don't post fuck all about him. But you see some videos of like Andrew with her. It's just like, oh yeah, that dude is just like a badass uncle. Like he's just fucking doing whatever he can for that kid.
Yeah.
But then they're like, yeah, Tristan tries to keep a super secret for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
But like, yeah, just a fucking good dad, like good morals in that department. And then he's another kid while like being in there.
Yeah.
I can't see it. They have no evidence to kind of keep him. It's fucking just a shit fucking subject, like a shit time, really.
And it's one of those things you just starting to hear less and less about it every day. Although
Yeah.
Andrew Tate's Twitter did tweet again the other day, I would never kill myself.
Yeah, I wonder who's running this Twitter.
Mm.
It's got to be that Luke guy.
Yeah, one of the cousins or something like that.
I feel like it's just they've got that main guy with them, Luke. It's like their cousin,
Mm.
but he's like their main person. But like I'm so weird that like, I'm not weird. Like, how did he not get locked up as well? But like the two assistants and the two Tate brothers did. But like he didn't. He's just like elsewhere.
Maybe he's just like far enough away from it that they had nothing on him.
Maybe. I've heard like other people come out and talk, because you know how they've had like people that are like worked for the FBI and shit become friends with them. There's like that one guy.
Yeah.
He's like come out and said like, oh no, Luke's like the brains behind everything. He's like smart motherfucker. But it was just like a low key interview where like a couple of them have come said that and like, oh, you don't hear fuck all. He's pretty much the third brother. But like, yeah, he just like kind of comes across like, but he's like the brains behind everything.
That's interesting.
Yeah. But like, obviously he's fucking, it's got to be him running the Twitter.
Yeah, you would think so.
That thing just posts every day.
Mm.
It's always just like
literally every day.
Shit.
Always something.
And both Tate brothers have now like come out. You know, like the cops transport them from like wherever they're fucking being kept to the court.
Yeah.
Yeah, both Tates now have like handed out a letter at some time.
Hmm.
But yeah. I mean, it's got to be the end of this month that we find out. Like, they can't hold them for fucking longer than two 28-day or two 30-day periods, really. Can
You would
they?
think so.
Before they've like either come out with, we've got this, which is why we're holding him. Because if it's come out with nothing, like they haven't even come out with like, oh, we're holding one because, you know, we have this bit of evidence. They're just like, oh, we fucking human traffickers, fuck them. We talk about the Epstein? Like whole fucking Maxwell, whatever. What's that bitch's name?
Ghislaine Maxwell.
Did you like hear any of the fucking shit she said recently? She had an interview, I think it was yesterday.
I did. I was like vaguely, it was on the TV while I was looking at something on my phone.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, apparently, like, what? I don't know. I don't even want to get started on that whole topic. I've been watching a bit about that lately. That whole island's fucking, can we just, like, without the shit that happened on it, fucking island's dope. Imagine just fucking owning that fucking island. Like,
yeah, just
for other reasons, just
Yeah.
for like the pure fact of just like, dude, they got their own internet just like wired into there through their own private company, so that it's not even through an internet company.
The fuck?
So they're just through their own, yeah. So like, no one could trace like who was there or who was doing what and shit. It was like also like it was untraceable.
Mm.
Places like, I don't know, maybe you want your own island. I don't know if I'd want to own that island.
Nah, it's definitely some bad.
It's a bad juju, bro. You
Yeah, I
don't
was
need
about
that.
to
You don't
say,
need
yeah.
that in your dope ass island, really.
Definitely some bad vibes.
Like, out of all the things you want in a dope ass island, them vibes ain't it.
Definitely not. But yeah, moving back on to what did she say?
I don't know. I didn't fucking watch it. I was hoping you did.
No.
But I mean, like, there's a list and shit they've come.
Yeah.
What the fuck is it?
Bill Clinton's been there like 17 times.
Dude. That's fucking out of control, hey. I think it's like, yeah, 16 or 17 times. Legitimate. Not even like exaggerating. It's like 16 times.
Yeah, like once is like understandable.
Yeah, like Trump went there once. And,
Yeah.
but like Trump spoke out about it like before he went into like being a president.
Did he?
In weird little interviews, he'd just like mention it.
Hmm.
So strange. This is like Prince Andrew did. Is that him?
Yeah, that's the one that's like really at the center of the controversy.
Yeah,
He's been
'cause
like
it's like-
ejected from the royal family, had his titles taken off him and shit.
Yeah, that like chick came out and there's like a photo of her when she's like 17 with him.
Yeah.
And then she like said everything that happened afterwards. That dude just gives creepy vibes as is.
Yeah. All the royals do. They're all weird.
I liked the Queen. She was good eating.
Fuck. Alrighty. We're just gonna roll through topics here this week because fucking nothing's really that like pertinent or popping out or anything like that I've seen.
Speaking about popping out, can we just give a congratulations to the third member of the podcast?
That is something that we should talk about.
Um,
We're having a boy.
and it could potentially be the same day. She just got to fucking get it out there a day earlier.
I might have one upped you on this one, buddy.
What do you mean?
They could potentially be naming the child after me.
I'm all about that. I'm all about that. Oliver's a fucking dope name.
That's what I said to him the other day. I was like, bro, it's perfect. It was like August 18th, named after me. It's like, we'll just raise this kid in fucking...
Yeah, it's our kid.
Yeah, that's it. It's our baby too.
Yeah.
He's going to be throwing punches as soon as he walks.
It's got to. There's no other way that it's going to be.
Dude, I was saying this literally to them yesterday or Saturday whenever I saw them, that, like, I've been around, like, family members that have had babies, like, kind of thing. I was in, like, a long-term relationship with a person whose brother had a baby.
Wow.
Anyway, like, it never bothered me. I was never invested in it. Like, I've had cousins born and all that kind of shit. Never cared. This is the first kid that I'm just like, fuck yeah, this is dope. I'm excited for this baby.
Other than Ryan's kid, yeah, I've never been as invested in, like, the birth of a child.
Well, yeah, I've never understood it. Yeah, like, you've experienced it before because you've had, like, a close friend, like, go through that kind of thing. So you've had something that you connected to. But it's like, yeah, I've, like, never been excited to, like, hold a kid or anything like that. I'm just like, fuck yeah, I'm really excited to, like, see this kid and spend time with it. And
oh, dude, it's going to be dope.
Oh, it's going to be so mad.
You have to just move the apps to the rooms.
Say that again.
It's going to have to make a room at the rooms.
Yeah.
Do the apps there. Fourth member. But, fuck, I don't know what I was going to fucking go with that.
Congratulations.
Oh, massive congratulations.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's fucking hectic. If it's like, Oliver's a dope name. We spoke about this recently. Just like, as a name, it's kind of like, not that many people have it.
Mm.
It's just like a fucking dope name.
The thing we also, like, well, the friend's mum brought up, which is also, like, a really good point. She's like, nobody calls you that here. It's like, anybody that's around the kid doesn't refer to you as that. You're just Nettie to everybody.
I don't know the last person that calls you Oliver.
My mum.
Yeah, but even then,
dude, my sister doesn't call me Oliver.
Yeah, but like if Ma's talking to me, I feel like half the time because I'm just saying Ned, she'll just say Ned.
Yeah.
So it's just like, yeah, to me, like if someone's just like, oh, how's Oliver? I'm like, I don't fucking know. I don't know who that is.
Who's that? What are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, that's fucking funny. Dope name though, 100%. And yeah, she's got to get out the day early. Day before when we're fucking on. Like the boys are on.
Yeah.
100%. But like Leo's, like I've said, it's scientifically proven that Leo boys are just fucking gangster. Like, you can't go wrong, really.
No, you can't go wrong.
I mean, they're going to say some shit.
They're going to hear some shit.
Yeah, there's going to be some shit. But like, yeah, they're excited that it's a boy. I believe they just like both wanted it to be a boy.
Yeah, well, when they did the gender reveal the other day, is like if you want to go and look at it on Facebook, you could see that Froome was dressed up in pink because he thought it was going to be a girl, but he's stoked.
Yeah,
he said he won either way.
Well, yeah, like he's fucking wrapped. That's a fucking dope jersey that he was wearing. Don't know what it was.
It's like a
footy something.
Yeah, like a indigenous.
Oh yeah, that is that kind of jersey. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, fuck yeah. But just fucking great scenes, really.
That's it, man. Absolutely fucking stoked for both of them.
It's gonna be fucking. Watch how different Marley gets. It'll be fucking hectic.
I was saying that too.
But like, apparently Marley like already goes and like lays on her belly and shit like that. So it's Marley's already like super aware that something's happening.
Yeah, she knows.
But she's like already dope with the kids now. Like, so like, I can't even imagine how dope she's gonna be with the baby.
Yeah, she'll be great with it.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Kind of threw me off there.
Oh fuck! I'll do that to you, bro.
Again, it's all emotional.
It'll happen. It'll happen, you know.
Let's roll into Netflix backflipping on their recent decision.
So they fucking should.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are they to be like, no, you can't go to someone. That's not even to the point of account sharing. That's whatever. I don't give a fuck about that. They're trying to tell you I don't have a Netflix account, so they can't tell me shit. But they're trying to tell you you can't come here and watch a show with me.
Yeah.
Like, that's what they're essentially saying, right?
Yeah, that's it. That's what they were trying to say.
Which is like, who the fuck are they to tell you what you do with your account that you pay money for?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, you can't go to your friend's house and use your account. That's what they'd charge you to have 2 accounts at that time, wouldn't they?
Yeah. That's what they were trying to do.
Like, it's not even the point of like, oh, yeah, I was trying to share my account with my mate. I went there and signed in, so I had to pay.
Yeah, exactly.
But like, even like, I feel like when you, like I said, I don't have a Netflix. No need for it. Fuck Netflix. They can suck on my nutsack. I feel like when I did have a Netflix, when you signed up, it was like, you can watch it on this many TVs. That thing?
Yeah, it said up to like 6 devices or some shit.
Yeah, well, suck a dick, Netflix. Regardless of what your fucking shitty idea is, you can have it on 6 things, regardless if you have an account here. That's one. You got a fucking account there. That's one.
Well, exactly like you explained, they were trying to block it. So like you could only have it on, like, say you had it on your mobile device, and then you could only have it on like your devices at a certain address, and that was it.
Yeah, but like they can't. I can't see how they can justify that, because like I said, if you want to be like, oh fuck, I'm house sitting for a month, or I'm house sitting for fucking 2 nights, and I'm real invested in this fucking show right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh no, fuck, I can't even fucking watch it while I house sit because Netflix is fucking being stingy with my money.
Yeah.
It's so backwards.
But they did the right thing in the sense that they backflipped on it straight away and went, okay, no, we'll just let you do this.
I feel like they would have had to, because like anywhere else, like Stan, any of them places, which have like a better function in place anyway, where it's just like you can't, say if I'm watching your Stan here, and you go to watch your Stan at your house, you wouldn't be able to watch it.
Right.
I don't have Stan either, so I'm not trying to be like, go to Stan, it's better. I don't have any of them. I can't fucking sit down and watch shit if my fucking life depended on it.
Yeah, me either.
So, but I feel like it works in that sense from what I've picked up on it. Like,
Yeah.
I couldn't just be watching it here and then you would be at home like, oh, fuck, this cunt's on my Stan. So you did have to change it, so I couldn't be. So it works in a sense where you can't just be account sharing. But just do that. But just be able to sign in anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
But also just keep it as it is, because like sometimes it's dope to just get like a homie's Netflix and watch something.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just, you know, at least they just were smart enough to recognize the backlash and then go, oh, well, fuck it. Let's just not do that.
Yeah. It's just a dumb idea.
Yeah, 100%. Because that's the thing, like saying I share mum's Netflix account now, kind of thing. Like saying like, oh, I have to have a separate one just because I want to use it like on my phone, like outside of the house or some shit like that every now and then. It's like, well, I'm just not going to use your service.
Yeah, but it goes against, like, say if you're at home and your Wi-Fi's down, your IP address on your phone might be completely different to what your Wi-Fi is.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it's like, no, this motherfucker's trying to fucking share your shit.
Yeah.
Or if then like, oh, you're at the airport waiting for a plane and it's fucking delayed. Oh, I'll watch Netflix. I can't because it's a fucking different IP because I'm fucking at the airport.
Exactly. Yeah, there's too many things that can just go wrong with it.
Way too many variables. Yeah, fuck you, Netflix. Don't do dodgy shit. Just let people fucking do as they please.
Oh, fucking hell. How long has this been going for? 20 minutes? Probably not that much else to talk about, really.
I reckon we should
short week.
probably just touch on fishing, just briefly.
Fishing?
Yeah, fan?
Sometimes.
What kind of fish do you like catching?
No, any fish.
Well, speaking about fishing, Ned, like while you're on the topic, I kind of want to like.
I think I know where you're going with this, maybe, but
I don't think you do, eh?
okay, let's go.
Honestly, I don't think you do. But while you're talking about fishing so much, like you seem kind of obsessed about it, I'll kind of talk about scuba and soon.
Just scuba and soon.
I want to like get into it. You got to get like a ticket and shit.
Right. Oh, you were telling me about that actually.
Yeah, it's kind of something I want to invest in.
And this definitely isn't where I thought you were going to go with it.
Nah. No, I don't know what you were thinking. I'm intrigued to know. Where do you think I was going?
You don't want to know what I was thinking.
Okay. But it leads me into like, have I talked to you about the underwater hotel?
Yes. Yes, you did.
That's my main topic about it. Did you look into them?
No.
Okay.
Oh no, you like whatever you showed me about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like, there's like a dodgy one in a lagoon, but I feel like other than that dodgy one, which is like the only one you can find information on, they got to be somewhere else, right?
Yeah, 100%.
Like deeper ones that are like clear watered and shit.
Yeah.
Because I showed you the video of the lagoon one.
Yeah.
It was like kind of greeny and like maybe like 7 fish lived in that fucking lagoon.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like you fucking didn't see any fish. But it, like, just the idea in my head was like super cool. But then I'm thinking they've got to be fucking like some fucking rich ass fucking place that just has like them around in the waters. But yeah, I kind of want to do some like shipwreck dives. We have some like mad ones.
That shit terrifies me.
Oh, same. I'm like super terrified of like sharks. I don't want to be anywhere near a shark. But like sharks are mainly like, I'm not going to say always, but they're mainly going to attack you if you're like at the surface of the water. Because they like attack upwards for one. And
This conversation is already giving me anxiety.
no. But they're also like super attracted to splashing sharks.
Yeah.
Just like I've recently found out they're just like, as soon as there's like splashing, they're like, oh, what the fuck's that? And go suss it out. They're like a dog.
It's a thrashing seal.
Yeah, yeah. Which is like, where do like seals usually just get jacked? It's like on top of the fucking water.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah. I think I'm less scared of sharks if I'm like under the water than like on the surface of the water. You know what I mean? So I feel I'd be like better to do a shipwreck dive if I was like down near shit that I could be like, okay, there's like shit here I can be near.
Yeah, that's true to some degree.
What scares you about a shipwreck?
Just deep water scares me.
Oh, dude.
Deep water fucking terrifies me.
Scares the fucking piss out of me. Dude.
I gotta fucking, yeah, even thinking about it is just making like my insides just like, ugh. I can't even fucking, what are you doing? What are you about to show me?
I'm trying to find something. Have you read it into organism 46B then?
No.
You should.
What the fuck is that?
It's a beauty. It's a beauty net. It's like a big ass fucking creature that lives underwater that can like shapeshift into humans and shit. Apparently, like, so from my understanding, the whole conspiracy is like Russian divers found it, Russian scientists found it. They took it, they went up and like notified the Russian government, and the Russian government essentially took this thing, so it's still out there somewhere. And yeah, plan to use it wherever they fucking can. I don't understand that whole matter. Like, how can they use it? What's it gonna do? Like, it's a fucking fish, essentially. But they're gonna oh, wait, fucking hard before this. Oh, what is it?
You said it was a shapeshifter?
That's what they reckon. I'd have to like fucking. Okay, so essentially they believe this thing to be 10 meters long. By it's like a 14 tentacled squid that apparently, yeah, that are like, you know how like everything in the what's that thing, that big trench?
Mariana's Trench.
You know how everything like down in the bottom of that ends up getting like gigantism and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently this thing like has that, but it like lives in the deeper parts of whatever fucking sea. They found it like on the outskirts of like Antarctica or something. 2 miles under the ice beneath the Vostok station in Antarctic. It could release a toxin into the water that immobilizes its prey from a distance of up to 150 feet.
What the fuck?
So it just, yeah, fucking stunned you. That's how it was like picking them off. So they alleged discovering, yeah, Putin plans to weaponize this thing. I just don't understand how they could weaponize a squid. How's that possible?
I have no idea.
Does that scare you though?
Terrifying.
I'm
never going in the water.
I mean, I love reading about shit like that, and like if something like that pops up anywhere that I'm scrolling, I'll instantly like click on it and watch it.
It's all interesting to me as well.
It fascinates me, but I'm so like also fascinated in about like doing more in the water and like going for like wreck dives and shit like that.
I'll watch.
just from a chopper or something.
Yeah.
Fly above
As
and make
far
sure
away
nothing
from the
comes.
water as humanly possible.
Would you snorkel?
Snorkel, I think.
Snorkel's so much more scary to me
Why?
because it's like you're on top of the water, waves are kind of you're like always kind of rocking around, moving around.
Yeah.
It's hard to like keep full focus of what's around you. But I'm also like pretty new to it. So like I guess like the more you do it, the more I've done it, the more I've been able to like pay attention to everything around me.
Yeah.
But it's like the conditions on top can just change so much quicker than they would under.
It's just not our world.
No. It's fucking not. But I reckon if you're floating around on top of the water and splashing around on top of the water, kicking your fins, moving your arms, you got a camera in your hand, you're fucking moving that around, just like a target.
Yeah, that is very true.
So, like, in my eyes, like, you're better off being, like, down under the water. And, like, you watch, like, fucking divers, like, and a shark will start coming up to them.
Being
Man,
on the fucking beach.
100% just on the land. Yeah, you'll see, like, sharks come up to a diver with their mouth open, and they literally just flip them upside down and move them the other way. And by the time they, like, roll around and realize what they're doing, they don't even want to fucking go back near the human.
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't know. Sharks scare me, I think, too much.
No, they're fucking.
So I feel like that's like a big. I don't know. Once I'm out in the water and that, they're like the last thing I think about. I've seen dolphins when I was out, like snorkeling once.
That would have been cool.
Yeah, well, at first I thought they were sharks. I'd seen like one fin kind of out in the distance a bit, and I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
Then it was just I seen like a couple more near it, and I'm like, oh, that's fine. And then like yeah, as they got closer, they were just like jumping around and shit.
Awesome.
So it was great. It was pretty dope. Seen like stingray. That was like probably the coolest thing I've seen up close.
Seen a penguin at Shoal Harbour once.
It's fucking dope.
Yeah.
Wish I had a penguin. Not
Yeah.
like that.
Me and Matt were just walking down the beach. Like, what the fuck is that? It's just this penguin standing on the beach. Just like, just waddles back in the water. Fucks off.
Would it be cold enough there for a penguin?
No. He's probably like, fuck this.
Fucking naughty, right?
Bit warm, boys.
Guys got dart. Fucking big swim out of me, eh?
Hey.
Fucking hell.
A servo's here from Antarctica.
Let's talk WWE, Ned.
Let's do our WWE moment for this
I
week.
feel like
Because, like I said, I'm fucking running out of steam here.
I feel like this moment can lead into like potential future moments.
Yeah.
I want to talk about the Alliance, Ned. I believe it was called the Invasion, which started out as the Alliance. Well, like the moment to start really would be like Vince McMahon in the ring doing his usual bullshit, fucking strutting around, fucking near breaking his fucking shoulders. He's like fucking leant backwards, and then boom, Shane O'Mac. Here comes the money. Pops up on Titantron, WCW ring. What could be happening? Fucking fast forward. It's fucking Stephanie in a different fucking ring. Fucking whole family's here, mate. You just need Linda. We just talk about like how underappreciated the wife was.
What's her name?
Linda McMahon.
Was she ever in anything?
Yeah, she like had a few little things. I feel like they had a skit where she was like paralyzed for a while.
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah.
Like, anything she was in, she was just like a piece of shit. But then like all the other ones, like at some point, like they all had like their lows, but like yeah, at some point had like a bit of a high.
Yeah.
Yeah, that bitch was just like thrown around, just constantly made look terrible.
Yeah.
It's like their mum. There's always them doing shit to her.
Yeah, fuck you, mum.
Pretty much. What the fuck? I just felt so bad for just her in particular. I'm like, poor Linda McMahon. Just, I mean, I don't know where she was when this whole fucking invasion was going on, but I'm sure if she could walk, she wouldn't have had no fucking part of it.
If.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Was she actually paralyzed? I don't know. They make that shit real believable at times.
Yeah, they really do.
Like, I don't know. Getting off topic, I once seen Brock Lesnar beat a man with one leg and then slam him against the turnbuckle afterwards while he was on the fucking...
Was this the same guy that he caught backstage and threw down a staircase while he was in a wheelchair?
That's him, Ned. Zach McGowan, I think his name was. Zach something?
That poor motherfucker.
I mean, fuck the other topic. Nah, we can get into the invasion. I don't know. I kind of just want to talk about Brock just throwing a man downstairs now. Not even just like any man. It's a one-legged man.
Yeah.
Who was like beaten. I think he put him back in a wheelchair
Yeah, he did.
with the beating he gave him.
Yeah. With
And
the
then
previous beating that you were talking about.
yeah, with the beating that we should touch back on. Brock wrestles a match with a one-legged man, Zach McGowan. I just, for some reason, Zach McGowan's in my head. Probably not his name, but I'm just going to keep saying that his name was Zach McGowan. Zach McGowan's one-legged man, just fucking... Zach's pretty agile for a one-legged man as well. Just getting around, fucking jumping off the ropes, hitting turnbuckles. Like, literally made it a good match. Made it a good, fun, fair match until Brock got a hold of him at some point, I guess. Hit him with a bunch of suplexes. Zach just wasn't doing well after that.
Would you say he didn't really have a leg to stand on after Brock turned it up?
I'd say he's legless, Ned. He was legless after the beating that he caught. Fucking Brock
commentators are like, oh, Brock's hit him upside down and he's lost his equilibrium. It's like, nah, motherfucker, it's because he's got one leg.
That's one leg. What are you talking about? I feel like his mum was in the crowd front row, just watching.
Still more involved than Linda McMahon.
That's more camera time than Linda McMahon, no fucking doubt about it. I've seen more of Zach McGowan's mum. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think Zach McGowan's another wrestler.
This is what we're going with now, though.
It's got to be Zach McGowan, the one-legged wrestler. I don't even think he was a wrestler at this point. I feel like he's just the one-legged man. He hasn't really made a name for himself.
He's not even a wrestler, he's just a victim.
The one-legged victim, you reckon?
Oh my god.
Well, anyway, Brock.
Can you imagine like getting that pitched to you as well? So what's gonna happen, right? Is this cunt's gonna be in a wheelchair, wrapped up? He's already got one leg. You're gonna fuck his other leg, and then you're gonna throw him downstairs, and like Brock's gonna be like, I can't walk around in the streets after this.
Imagine being the guy that pitches it as your idea. Right? Yeah. Here's what we're gonna do. I got a mate, lost a leg and arm. Fucking want to get him, bring him in. He's pretty agile. We'll get him jumping off the ropes, doing some cool shit. Then I'll wrestle a match with him, and I'll go get a steel chair after I've beaten him and beat the shit out of this kid, Zach McGowan.
I think it just leads us more in, like, we started at one topic, but I think it leads us into another one.
Well, we had to touch on
the crook shit that they do and get away with. I seen a clip yesterday of like, and I looked it up. It was legit. It was a scene of like the Undertaker like kneeling down with an urn of Paul Bearer. Paul Bearer had actually died in real life. So this, I don't know whether it was like a legitimate tribute to him or not, but the cunt was dead. And then they use it as a pro CM Punk fucking like
comes out in
the middle of it and does all this stupid shit. It's like, what the fuck? Like a guy died.
Yeah. Like same as
Eddie Guerrero shit.
Yeah, with Vicky Guerrero. Yeah. She just became a like Edge's fucking sex object. Like
yeah, let's have this real heartfelt moment for like this guy that died who was a star of our company, and then a month later, let's just implicate his wife and use their relationship that doesn't exist anymore because, yeah, like I mentioned, the motherfucker's dead.
Yeah.
As a storyline.
Can we talk about how much better Eddie could have been doing?
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, 100%.
I love that. Like, there's just no, what do you mean? I'm just like, and you're like, yeah, yeah. That's the best thing I've ever fucking seen. But like, Latino heat.
Look at him, man.
It's Latino fucking heat. Fucking chiseled. Looking good. He might be 40 something. Might be drugged up.
You reckon his bed has hydraulics?
It's 100%. Him and Chavo fucking sleep on beds next to each other. Chavo can't drive his, apparently. Why did he never drive?
I have no idea.
Dude, Eddie could have just like been through the worst match ever. Like, you know how they just like exaggerated as well. The next week he'll just come out in a full body cast. Still be driving.
Yeah.
And just like, I don't know. That was dope though. It used to make his like entrances got to a point where it's like once you've seen it a handful of times, you're like, oh my god, man, this entrance.
Yeah, that's
like the Undertaker's entrance. It's dope at like big occasions. But like, oh, here comes the Undertaker just for Monday Night Raw, and you're like, oh, fuck me dead, there goes 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's it, bro. I'll just like, I've got 5 minutes to make a snack while he fucking slowly walks to the ring.
Yeah, and then you're like, oh yeah, fucking, all right, sweet. And then he has that fucking 30-second match where he just choke slams 2 people, and then he's done.
Yeah,
and you're another 2 minutes fucking to 3 minutes down where he like does that thing in the ring. But anyway, Brock Lesnar fucking just picks Zach McGowan up, and oh well, like he's beating him into a bloody pulp, and then they put Zach on a stretcher. You're thinking it's got to be it. They're just gonna stretch him out, make everyone feel bad for laughing at Brock beating this one-legged man, Zach McGowan, up. Brock wasn't done. They get Zach McGowan halfway up the fucking... What are they even called?
The ramp.
The ramp? I swear it had a different name to it. At some point, I don't know. Gets him halfway up the ramp, Brock just comes and flips the fucking thing. And then just takes Zach McGowan, the one-legged man, and beats him onto the turnbuckle while he's still strapped to the fucking thing. I feel like Big Show done that to Rey Mysterio as well.
Big Show got Rey Mysterio on a stretcher and fucking, like, literally picked it up and like he would with a metal chair, just slammed him against the metal pole outside.
Yeah,
like all this part of his body.
Yeah, and Ray had his hand strapped, so it just fell on his face.
One little thing to end on, like the thing, just close it out here, a little bit more wholesome. Have you seen Big Show lately?
No.
So 2 things. 1, 500 pounds wasn't an exaggeration. He fucking, like, because I was watching some video, like some little 2-part video of him talking about how he was talking to John Cena and he, like, offhandedly mentioned, or like Cena's like, you should start working out and you start doing this and shit like that because Cena's always been in good shape.
Yeah.
And Big Show said to him, like, oh, yeah, like a giant with abs, who'd want to see that? And apparently John Cena just goes, yeah, who would want to see that? And just walks off. And he, like, it was just like a fucking, like a Goggins thing in his head of just like, all right, fuck, all right, I'll do it. And then just turns himself into this fucking absolute machine. But the point that he made at the start of it, he said, I went to a trainer and he's like, I'm 483 pounds.
Fuck.
I was like, what the
So
fuck?
actually 500 pounds.
Legit nearly 500 pounds. Well, you got to think, man, he's like 7'1".
Yeah.
Like, he could be 200 kilos. Because he was fat. But he was also like muscly as fuck.
That's
the
look
thing,
at his
like,
hands, man.
dude, like, so look at some of those world's strongest men guys. Like,
yeah.
Look at the mountain.
He's a fucking
He's a
big boy.
huge.
What does he weigh?
I don't even know. But you got to, all right, well,
Nothing compared to the Big Show, apparently.
Let's look up, well, for instance, let's look up, like, Eddie Hall. Wait. He weighs 164 kilos, and he's not even 6 foot tall.
What's that in pounds?
Hang on. 160.
We're doing research. Research.
164 kilogram in pounds.
Jamie, what's that?
361 pounds.
361. So yeah, Big Show was like pushing like 250 kilos.
Yeah, we should, like I said, it makes sense. You think Eddie Hall's like not even like 6 foot tall.
No.
And he's 160 kilos.
Yeah.
So somebody like Big Show could be 200, 210.
He's pushing like 220.
Fuck, big boy.
That's fucked up.
But yeah, absolute fucking props to him.
No wonder the ring exploded that time.
Oh yeah, 100%.
No ring can handle that.
God, surprised it even handled. It was him, Mark Henry, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mark Henry's probably like fucking 200 kilos as well.
Yeah, he's not a small boy.
No. What's strongest man? I don't know about that. I'd beg to differ. I reckon I could go fucking find the Big Show. I reckon that's one man that works in the same company as him. That probably be pretty close to him.
Yeah.
People that train that shit, not just like wrestling.
100%.
300 days a year and shit. But like, you know, probably the strongest man in wrestling.
Yeah.
Maybe second.
Well, he was a legit, like,
strong man. Yeah.
Strong man, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he just went through like a strongman stage at some point where he was just like, instead of wrestling matches, he might have just been in training for an event, to be fucking completely fair. I just remember this like certain part of Mark Henry's thing where he didn't wrestle matches and he just done like strongman type things for a while. For like 6 SmackDowns in a row.
Yeah, we just doing like feats of strength and shit
Pulling
like
a car, fucking lifting something, but just no wrestling. So yeah, you reckon he might have been in training?
Don't say why not.
It makes sense now that you like think about the whole situation.
Yeah.
I don't know, conspiracy alert, potentially. We're just gonna leave it at that today.
Yeah, it's a bit of a shorter one, but we'll be back later on in the week.
We will be. We'll hit it with the room, hopefully in fucking seat, and we'll have a rundown of how work's been.
Yeah, we will.
So, yeah, tradies, gentlewomen. Yeah, just do whatever you got to do on all them platforms. You can find us pretty much anywhere you look. Eggplant Tornado Podcast. Hit like, hit share, hit subscribe, hit whatever you can on that platform, and get behind your boys.
Hope you enjoy yourselves.
Don't get your fucking dick in a twist. That's the other one, but it'll do.